Welcome to the University of Texas at Austin, home to over 50,000 students. The University of Texas is one of the most prestigious and diverse campuses in the world, comprised of students from 128 countries. It's a mission field in the middle of Austin, Texas, with the potential for reaching the globe. Unfortunately, 90% of the students on this campus do not profess a relationship with Jesus Christ. Hill Country Bible Church UT is a church that hopes to change that statistic.
I came to Hill Country, and the first Sunday I was here, I remember actually liking it and wanting to come back, and I hadn't had that feeling about church in probably 5-6 years.
Planted through the Association of Hill Country Churches in September 2005, we began with 12 students. 2 years later, we now have hundreds of students attending 3 Sunday services and a midweek gathering.
I started meeting with a girl in my small group, Emily, and we went through a Bible study together. She just sought me out and was like, I would love to do this with you, and that was huge. Someone sought me out and said, I want to invest time in you.
The heartbeat of our church is definitely being Jesus on campus, sharing Jesus on campus, making friendships and deep relationships and showing Jesus through that.
Hill Country Bible Church UT is located 1 block off campus. However, we're not trying to bring people into our doors. We're going to where they are and reaching them with the gospel in their own familiar territory.
Walking onto a campus of 50,000 people, knowing that you have people who care about you somewhere, just to feel accepted.
For the first time in my life, I realized that I needed Jesus. Like, it wasn't just this thing that happened 2,000 years ago.
Over the next 5 years, we're sending students onto the campus to establish 120 Christ-following communities, or what we call missional communities.
120 different people groups being reached on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, where we're not trying to get those people to come to our church, we're not trying to get them to come to a building, but people are going to them.
Through these missional communities, the hope is that we can form groups in sororities, fraternities, drama groups, film societies, or any other place that someone might have influence. Through these missional groups, we hope to reach 2,500 students with the life-transforming power of Jesus Christ.
So basically, the missional community that I'm a part of, we're just all about reaching out to students on campus and just building relationships with them, getting to know who they are, where they're at, what they're going through. And one of the things that we do through the church with that missional community is open mic night. We get all the artists from the community, and everyone will sign up for a time slot and then just perform a song or show a piece of artwork that they've done. And we're just getting to know who they are, making connections through that, and building relationships.
As we send students onto the campus to reach their peers, we are equipping them through a midweek Bible study, freshman Bible studies, life coaching, and perhaps most significantly, through mentoring relationships with adults in our church.
So I heard about the 405, which is our Bible study program, and I came in as a freshman. It was intergenerational, which was so awesome because I got to meet couples from all different ages, young and old, and so there was wisdom from all elements. And I met a couple named Leanne and Bo Pruitt. They were there at freshman Bible study, and we ended up connecting and just would start kind of slowly hanging out, and it turned into like she's my mentor, and we meet every Friday, and it's just been so awesome.
I was quickly nabbed by a couple of key people who really invested in me and poured into me and made sure that I had the opportunities to grow and to serve, and continue teaching me about the value and identity of the local church, as well as my call to take the gospel with me to other people and not just stay within the bounds of the church.
The newest and most innovative way that we are training and mobilizing our students is through our entrepreneur program.
We're really solidified on identifying some students that would really take this risk with us. As they begin to kind of lead the way to kind of provide some direction and some insight into what it means to be missional, that's going to begin to multiply to not only entrepreneurs, but to any person that walks through the doors of our church. From the minute they walk in, they would say, hey, we're about being missional.
It was more and more this focus of, I guess, missional living, taking it outside the walls of the church, taking it to people, and really being faithful with the gospel that was so precious to me.
That catches my fall. Hi, I'm Denny Henderson, Senior Pastor of Hill Country Bible Church, UT. You know, here at the University of Texas, there's a saying, what starts here changes the world. We believe that wholeheartedly. We believe that God has given us a unique calling to reach every student at the University of Texas with the gospel of Jesus Christ. By doing so, we realize that we're having a global impact. Our hope is that the students we reach at the University of Texas will in turn reach the whole world.
I came here, I met a friend, the Christian friend, then they're so nice and I want to know the background of them, you know, why they're nice, so nice. So I decided to come to this church. Then after 6 months, Jesus called me my heart and I was baptized last year, May, on my birthday. Now I try to share my experience and the God's message to my friend and parents in Japan.
Throughout the last few years, we have seen God do miracle after miracle after miracle, reaffirming His faithfulness to us as a church. God has used all sorts of people from all over the country to be answers to our prayers. I am hopeful that you'll be prayerful in considering supporting our missionary effort here at the University of Texas. In doing so, you too can be a part of reaching the world.